Saturday, September 10th, 2022. So I've been working installing the drain gutter on the 36. So I took some 20 gauge and you can see I cut a channel. I attached it at the top with screws, but on the bottom I'm afraid to put screws through the firewall because there's wiring and everything, and I don't want to weld either because there's wiring. I'd have to pull a lot of the wiring away from the firewall that's right on the other side. So what I did was I mixed up some two-piece epoxy, and if you can see, I got the magnets holding it in place. So the top is secured with screws because there's really nothing up here that I can interfere with, and then below I use epoxy. I don't think it's going anywhere, and that's going to take the rainwater off the top of my distributor cap. I ordered a new cap and rotor online. I can go pick it up later on down at the auto parts store. So Saturday morning, we're getting this thing running. It's been dead for a couple of days. As I said, the water was pouring right down on the distributor cap. I still got to do something with that hinge because some rain will come through that hinge. I'm going to try to hang sort of a piece of canvas and try to trough it across. That's something I'm going to have to work on next. If you can see, I've been Sanderfest 2022. I've been sanding the body down while I'm waiting on the spot putty to dry. I always give this spot putty about 48 hours to dry because if you try to take it off too fast, it just gums up in your paper. So if it's gumming up in your paper, you know you're trying to take it off too early. So 48 hours gives it plenty of time to dry. I can go over it with my 220, lightly sand it, blend it in. So I dug out this old air file. I bought this thing literally in the mid 80s when I was really doing a lot of work. And I was over at the flea market and I found the belt sanders, $5 for 10 sheets for a 36-inch belt sander. So I cut it down to fit this, and I have another piece left for hand sanding. I had to show you one of my older tools. Now, I always thought I was a great inventor. I invented a magnetic retrieval magnet. So I was able to reach down in the rail, push the button, and then the electromagnet would be able to pick the socket up. It wouldn't be all sticking to the side. That was one of my inventions. And I used that thing for a lot of years, but I don't know. I'm not working in that field anymore. But this is a Spock box. And what this would do is, back in the day, if a car had a dead battery, trying to set this so it can stay boy. So what I have here is a coil, a 4-prong module, and then this is a motor out of a tape recorder. And when I hook it up to the power, so you'll see the little motor spinning away, and that's triggering the pickup, which triggers the module, which triggers the coil to make spark. I hope y'all can see that, my view. So if I had a car that was dead out on the road, it wasn't, plus most of the cars were carbureted back then, so if the module went bad, I could go out, plug this on. I could even just plug the module to the coil. I had jumper wires for the HEI. So, yeah, I used to do a lot of auto retrieval for people coming. The last old tool for today. Who knows what this is? Put air pressure here. Grease goes in here. Turn this wheel. Well, what would hook here? That's the question from my 6 or 7 people that actually watch this. Talk to you later.